In this video, I will present to you a selection of the best Samsung tablets according to performance and price. So, if you are undecided between which product to choose for yourself or for your children, here you can find a little help. Obviously, those you find in the video are just some tips and a track to follow to give you an idea of what should be the characteristics necessary to have a product that allows you to reach your goal in peace. All siblings and specific alternatives are still valid. The Samsung Galaxy Tab A8 is an innovative product, designed for entertainment, for viewing multimedia content, for learning and for productivity, which contains efficient and valid features inside a really thin device, with a low weight and, consequently, it is very comfortable and simple to use. Its design is simple but effective, and Samsung offers the possibility to choose between multiple colors. This device features a 10.5-inch TFT screen with a very narrow bezel, resolution at 1200 by 1920 pixels, refresh rate of 60 Hz and aspect ratio of 16:10. The audio system of the tablet is very powerful, and provides a rich soundscape capable of optimizing playback thanks to its 4 Dolby Atmos compatible speakers. Inside we find an octa-core processor, Unisoc T618, and a Mali G52MP2 graphics card alongside 3GB of RAM and 32GB of SSD, 4GB of RAM and 64GB of SSD or 4GB of RAM and 128GB of SSD, all expandable via microSD up to 1TB. The battery is 7040 mAh and can be fast charged at 15 watts. From the point of view of connectivity, the tablet supports Wi-Fi 5, Bluetooth 5.0 and GPS, and has a USB-C 2.0 port and a 3.5mm jack for headphones. Its selling price is €189. Galaxy Tab S6 Lite is a well-built tablet, only 7mm thick and weighs 467 grams, absolutely acceptable for a metal product with such a large display. There is also the S Pen included in the package. Galaxy Tab S6 Lite has a 2.3 GHz octa-core Exynos 9611 processor with Mali G72MP3 GPU and 4 GB of RAM. The internal memory is 64 GB and is expandable via a microSD. Dual-band Wi-Fi AC and Bluetooth 5.0 are also supported, and there is a USB-C 2.0 connector and 3.5mm audio jack. The audio is stereo and absolutely manages to surprise when watching videos or listening to music. Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite guarantees the presence of an 8-megapixel camera and a 5-megapixel front camera, both of which are enough for simple office work and video calls. The Samsung tablet implements a 10.4-inch screen with TFT technology, a refresh rate of 60 Hz and which exceeds the resolution of Full HD with its 1200 by 2000 pixels. Overall the performance is acceptable. It may take a moment to tile 2 windows or open a new app, but once started, however, it will be difficult to find slowdowns or blocks. The S Pen has all the most classic functions and works for taking notes and drawing thanks to the 4096 recognized pressure levels. The 7040 mAh battery is an excellent compromise between size and autonomy. With medium-intense tablet use, you can get close to 2 full days of use. It is then possible to quickly charge the tablet with a 15 watts power adapter in about 2.5 hours. Its selling price is €285. Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 FE is undoubtedly a generously sized tablet. Despite this, it is very well balanced, given that despite the very large display it is only 6.3mm thick. The tablet is made of aluminum, its weight is 608 grams and its design is clean and modern. The tablet comes with the S Pen that attaches to the magnet on the back. Galaxy Tab S7 FE contains an octa-core Snapdragon 778G processor up to 2.4 GHz, with Adreno 642L GPU. It is then available in denominations of 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of SSD or 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of SSD. The tablet supports Wi-Fi AC, GPS and Bluetooth 5.0 and features USB-C 3.2 video output. The main camera is 8 megapixels and the front one stops at 5 megapixels. 2 sensors sufficient for business or classic study use, but nothing more than that. Good stereo audio with AKG, provided by the 2 side speakers. The volume is not the highest ever, but more than enough to enjoy TV series and video games to the fullest. The large 12.4-inch screen is made in TFT technology. The color rendering is good, even if the brightness is not very high and the viewing angles are not perfect either. The resolution is more than decent, 2560 by 1600 pixels. The 10,090 mAh battery is another highlight of this product. Thanks probably to the excellent processor supplied, and therefore a good balance between power and energy requirements, it manages without problems to guarantee about 2 days of full use and even more with sporadic use. Charging is fast at 45 watts, but the supplied power supply stops at 15. Its selling price is €422. With fairly small dimensions and a weight of 503 grams, the Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 is very comfortable to hold even during long periods of play. The Galaxy Tab S8 possesses an 11-inch WQXGA LED display with a resolution of 2560 by 1600 pixels and a refresh rate of 120 Hz. The 4 speakers inside the Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 are very powerful, emit clear and resonant sound and support Dolby Atmos technology. The Tab S8 has the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor and the Adreno 730 graphics card alongside 8 GB of RAM and 128 or 256 GB of SSD. With the Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 an S Pen is included in the package, useful for drawing and taking notes, which is very fluid and precise and can be attached to the back of the tablet using a fairly secure magnet. The Galaxy Tab S8 possesses a 12 megapixels front-facing camera, while on the back there are a 13 megapixels autofocus lens and a 6 megapixels ultra-wide-angle lens. All cameras can record videos with up to 4K resolution and 60 frames per second. The front-facing camera also has a new feature that automatically pans to try and keep your face in frame if you move, while the Galaxy Tab S8's rear-facing cameras do a great job of capturing detail and color accurately. With average use of the device, the Tab S8 manages to last about 13 hours thanks to its 8,000 mAh battery. It is also possible to fully and quickly recharge the Tab S8 using the 45 watts charger included in the box in about an hour and 20 minutes. Its selling price is €680. The Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra has a thickness of only 5.5 mm, is large due to the 14.6 inches screen and weighs 728 grams, a low weight if you think of the tablet itself. In the end, if you add the cover and the keyboard, it is more comparable and similar to a light and thin laptop than a tablet, both in terms of weight and size. The display is 14.6 inches Super AMOLED with a resolution of 1848 by 2960 pixels, a 120 Hz refresh rate and brightness that is always high enough to use it comfortably, even outdoors. The processor inside is the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 with Adreno 730 GPU flanked by 12 or 16 GB of RAM and 256 or 512 GB of internal memory expandable via microSD. The performance is excellent, and this makes it even more similar to a PC. The rear camera compartment consists of a 13 megapixels main camera plus a 6 megapixels ultra-wide-angle camera with a 120 degrees field of view. In front, however, we find a 12 megapixels main camera and a 12 megapixels ultra-wide-angle camera with a 120 degrees field of view. Furthermore, for video calls, the function that allows you to always remain in the center of the frame even when moving is very useful. The audio comes out of 4 speakers, so it's stereo, and has excellent quality, including bass, as well as a really high volume. Connectivity, on the other hand, includes support for Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.2 and GPS, and features a USB Type-C 3.2 port. The battery has a capacity of 11,200 mAh, which are excellent for ending a truly productive day with intense use of the device, while in case of average use of the tablet it is also possible to overcome not only one day but also several days. The Tab S8 Ultra supports charging up to 45 watts and can fully charge the battery in about an hour and a half, a good result especially for the amount of battery present. Its selling price is €1,400. If you are interested in one of the products on this list, you can find the link and the updated price in the description. If you found this video useful and want more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching this video and see you soon with a new tech video.